Yes, I did do this. Hey, what's up, everybody? I think we're live. We're just sitting here waiting for this future game show to start. Got Jasper here. Welcome to Fun Speculation here on YouTube. Everybody watching either live or after the fact, I appreciate you all. My name is Mav. Hey, Jasper. What's up, man?
Hey,
How you doing?
my name is Jasper, and I'm on the Fun Speculation channel. We're gonna watch the future game show.
Yes, we
together,
are. So, dude, I don't know what to expect out of this show. Now, I will say, like, these shows, the future game shows, have been pretty cool in the past. They've been surprising in the past. They've also been not surprising in the past. And because we already had one, I think this is maybe the third one of these we've had this year. Maybe even, I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I think there might have been one before E3.
Yeah. I think the E3 one was pretty good, but there wasn't any whoa, you know. And I'm expecting kind of more of that, but I'm wondering what to expect out of this. I haven't really seen any good expectations like from anybody regarding it. As you were talking a little bit, you said that there was going to be 10 world premieres.
They put out a tweet or something like that. I think it said 50 games here or something like that, and 10 of them are going to be world premieres from AAA all the way down to indies. So
right on.
There could be something good here. We just have to wait and see.
Cool. So 10 world premieres. It could be, I wonder if that means world premiere games or if that means world premieres as in like, hey, season 5 of Sea of Thieves or whatever. Fortnite.
That's a good point.
I don't know. You know, what publishers are usually at this? Is this usually like Epic has a big partnership with this, or is it like, because usually I see like these publishers sometimes piggyback off of certain shows.
Yeah, on their cover they have Goat Sim. It looks like Benedict Fox, that game.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I can't remember the name of that game, but it was like you were a mech that like lands on a planet and you like build a base or something that everyone's
right.
Frontier Cycle or something like that. I think that's what it was called. I don't know.
Okay.
They had Aliens the Fire Team Elite one year, I think. So there's some stuff that's announced here that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think that there was if this is the right show, because there was so many. One thing about E3 this year, there was like 20 damn different shows. You know what I mean? So it's hard to keep track of like what was shown at what show. But there was one of them where this new Aliens game, this top-down Aliens game, was revealed.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping we may see more of that at something like this. Shout out to, what's up, Jacob? What's up, Shizno? How you guys doing? Jacob says tomorrow when Xbox has their stream, it's Bond's 25th anniversary, so GoldenEye 007. Maybe so. That's been a heavy prediction. There's a lot of stuff out there that game actually exists.
GoldenEye's 25th anniversary? I don't, because Bond's like
GoldenEye's 25th anniversary. Yeah. So yeah, there's been, how many Bonds has there been now? It's over 50, I think. It's like crazy. Like a lot of Bonds out there. So yeah, I don't know what to expect out of this. So what do you what are you thinking of Saints Row? I know I saw you playing that yesterday, because that's a very debated topic right now.
I'm really struggling to get in this game. Like I'll play it for like a few minutes and I'm just like, I just don't want to play it anymore. It's just boring to me. Like I feel like, I don't know, something about it is just not picking me up. Like I don't know if it's just because I've like kind of been through the Saints Row games before and it's just like kind of the same thing or something, but something with me is just not clicking with this. I just can't get into it. So
okay, yeah, the weird thing is for me, like this dumb story is actually the thing that's hooking me the most. Like I'm actually into it. Like I think because the missions are short and they're not like these long drawn out things, like I feel like I'm having fun just doing a stupid ass mission and then being done with it, right? And then moving on to the next one, and it's really easy as well. Like I have it on like normal difficulty, but like the game is pretty damn easy. I ran into one part that was kind of challenging. I died a couple times once, but like other than that, like you can just kind of stand in the middle of the street and shoot against like 20 guys and you're good chance you're going to be alive still. So it's, I don't know, it's just, it feels like a fun casual thing to me, and it's just dumb fun, where and the story is actually, oh, I want to know what happens now.
I think the thing is though, like they set up these missions or stuff like to like go to the next level, like be like very like NSFW, but they went to that level and then just like, oh, we can't go that far, and they pulled it back a step.
Yeah. So that people are missing that edge, you know. Yeah, I get that. That doesn't really bother me that much. But I get why that does, you know, like people feel like it's lost its identity, this new thing and stuff. And I get it. I just don't have the same feelings towards it. You know what I mean? It's like, and that goes with a lot of things these days with movies and TV shows and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't necessarily bother me as much. I just try and judge it for what it is and not necessarily compare it to others. But I get where people are coming from on that. The thing that I was actually noticing yesterday, though, was like more bugs. Like the takedowns were starting to not work right and stuff like that. So I started to notice some of the issues that some people are saying. I'm probably about like 6 hours in now, five or 6 hours in. But overall, still, it's just dumb fun. It's definitely not like a, wow, this is crazy. This is like something brand new, next gen. This is Saints Row in its gameplay. Right, pure and through. It feels like an old Saints Row game, right? It's just got a little bit better lighting. Pretty much. What's up, Mike? What's up, Calorie? What's up, Dr. Dinglenut? What's up, Toolman? How's it going, everybody? Def Leopard, how's it going? Thank you guys for watching.
Of bugs, I downloaded Crossfire X again today. I was gonna hop on that after the show and try that out again, but as soon as I downloaded, I went to Twitter and I saw that they put out a thing. It's like, we're experiencing problems with our new content. I'm like, well, okay.
Oh, did y'all see? There's a lot of games are getting updates. Like people are saying that Crossfire X is better with the new update, but yeah,
that's why I was gonna try it out. But I was like, they tweeted out today saying they have an issue, so I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah. Dying Light got an update today. Dying Light 2. And it's got FSR implemented. So that's like Fidelity Super Resolution, I think. Fidelity FX Super Resolution. So there is Dying Light 2 is being able to increase the resolution of the game to 4K even at the 60 frames with the upscale. So it's got the FSR upscaling or whatever to 4K on balanced mode. So on Series X you get 4K 60. Even on the Series S, it's getting upscaled to 4K now. I don't know if that's a 30 frames mode. I'm sure it is on the Series X, Series S. But it's pretty cool to see some of this technology everybody's been talking about for so damn long, like a couple years now, finally being updated into one of the games, right? And we can actually see some results. So I'm installing that. I'm going to check it out later. Do you ever get Dying Light 2, Jasper, or no?
Yeah, I think we were gonna play it together at launch, but I think the co-op was messed up when it came out, so we never did.
Yeah, it's I'm curious how it all plays now. It's been a while. I stepped away from it. The other thing that happened today is Phil Spencer made some interesting comments regarding exclusivity, and is talking about the Activision Blizzard stuff and everything. So a lot's going on in gaming right now, and he was kind of talking to Bloomberg and talking a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think they said that full interview comes out at like 9 p.m. tonight or something.
Yeah,
so
I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it. What I did see of it is already driving a lot of conversation online, and I talk about the future gaming, kind of how it's going to become less exclusive right over time. We've been saying that for a long time on this channel, and we get kickback sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, no. I want my box to feel special, yeah. You know, still, but like people are not really considering the future of technology, where that's headed, where it's not really relevant to boxes. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where this is going, and it's interesting to see where the trends are headed. So it's very interesting topics, but it'll affect more of games like 5 years from now or so than anything we're gonna see like today. You know what I mean? So.
I would honestly, I think they may kind of speed it up. Like think they'll keep Doom and Wolfenstein, all those. I think every Bethesda game besides like probably Starfield and whatever new IP they come out with will probably stay multi-plat.
Right.
Like I know some people were thinking they're going to take like Doom and stuff away. I don't think they'll take Doom away. I think they'll just kind of leave it there.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. You never know, man. I said when the Activision Blizzard deal went through, or when they announced acquiring them, that kind of changes things because they just dropped 70 billion, and that kind of changes the potential ideas that they may have had, where it kind of sped things along a little bit. And you know, I got kickback from that obviously as well. You know, but like I'm not saying that there's not going to be exclusive games to the ecosystem, right? I don't think anybody's saying there's no longer going to be exclusive games to the ecosystem. I think it's just about which games
They'll
may be a
select,
little bit more.
like
They may be a little bit. Yeah, like Starfield's exclusive. Like there may be more games than people anticipate that could end up going to multiple platforms, and it could also be talking about trying to get other companies on board with the idea of other ecosystems existing on their platforms, right? And opening up the devices to where, okay, Game Pass can be on this device, and PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium can be on this device, and you know, and across the board, where it's less about your device has exclusive access to certain specific content as opposed to which device can play the content best, or which device you prefer to play the content on, and you can purchase or access the content wherever you see fit. That already happens on PC today now, right? But once PlayStation did that already opened the floodgates, because no longer is PlayStation the one place you can play PlayStation products. Now it's on the PC as well. So if you have a PC right now, you can play Xbox games, you can play PlayStation games, you can play PC games. You just can't play Nintendo games unless you emulate, and they're trying to fight that with everything. You know what I mean?
I mean, they always fight that anyway. Like, an emulator will come out and they'll take it down or something. So it's just like, that's always going to be a battle for them.
Right. Chipmunk says, have I seen the Newegg deal for Spider-Man on PC? You get 3 months Game Pass with the purchase of Spider-Man for PC. That's funny, dude. Yeah, multiplayer games, only ones you consider. If Elder Scrolls 6 was multiplat, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Skyrim's been exclusive before. It's been not exclusive before. I mean, Elder Scrolls games, I don't know. It depends on what does it benefit me as a consumer. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, I can't find much benefit. If a game is capable of playing on other devices, I don't really get a benefit if it's not on other devices. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of hardcore fans that would lose their shit on Xbox as well. You bring up this fact, that thought of the different future with cloud gaming and boxes not necessarily being needed in the future, right? Where I still think there's going to be a reason for them to exist and an option for people to buy, especially the enthusiast, right? For a long time, the necessity of a box is going to diminish over the years, right? And even having a specific device that's just dedicated to gaming will not be a necessity. It's not a necessity right now. If you have a good internet connection, you can have a reasonably good experience without a gaming device in your house. You could have an iPad, you could have an TV that has the app built in, you could have a PC, a laptop, mobile device, anything.
I think that's like Xbox, like everyone, like rightfully so, like assumes the console, but I think people need to realize that Xbox is changing their brand to be more than just the actual Xbox that you buy at the store. Like, it's on the PC, it's on mobile, it's on the browsers, wherever.
PlayStation's just now starting
to start doing.
PlayStation's just now starting that. They realize this, they just starting 5 years later, right? So
it's like how you think when you think of Nike, you think of shoes, but they also make socks and shirts and all kinds of other shit. That's like what Xbox is doing. They're getting into other markets. Yeah,
it's interesting, but now when people are like, oh no, I want consoles, the digital future and stuff is going to give people options, but there's still a reason to own an Xbox or a PlayStation until it's not, which the technology is far away from that, right?
Yeah.
forever for the masses. And I think that while there's going to be casuals and people that really don't care, just going to dive into the ecosystem or whatever, the enthusiasts, like the hardcore people, like a lot of us that watch these shows and care about these game shows and are even here in the chat talking about games, are always going to want to have a dedicated gaming device until there's no need anymore, until it's actually superior with the alternative. And that's a long ways away, right? So as long as that exists, they're still going to continue to make hardware, right? Like, and for Microsoft and PlayStation and stuff like that, they need to have a good place to host their content that's going to drive the brand. And consoles are going to exist for a long time to come, for sure.
Especially for like the enthusiasts who, like, I always want the best performance out of whatever game I can get on Xbox. So like that's why I got the Series X. Yeah, like I want the best way I can play it. That's what I want, you know.
Yeah. Well, people can say, well, what about enthusiasts for like, we'll just get a PC? Well, yeah. Well, enthusiasts can get a PC. PC is a much higher entry point.
$2,000,
right? So I think the dedicated gaming experience where you have more of a connection to a TV, you know, device central of the living room, where you have access to more than just the gaming apps. You also have access to all those other applications all on one screen, one unified thing where you're not switching sources even or anything like that. I think it makes sense. Now the smart TVs having the Xbox app built in, that's where everything is really going. Like eventually, like your TV is going to be the host of all the ecosystems and stuff. You just grab what controller you like, turn it on, and it'll probably be a thing where you turn on the controller to automatically opens up that app, right? In the future, all of a sudden, you grab the Xbox controller, opens up the app. You can probably set it preset to open whichever app you want. Go into the Xbox app and play whatever games you have, and that's kind of the long-term future for that. You know what I mean? Even though it's a reality today, like with the Xbox app on TVs, I think that's like
you'll really see this take off if there's like another game like Among Us or something that comes out where it's like you can play it on any device because it's like a basic game, but like word of mouth, like everyone, their mother, their kids are playing it, like people and like the grandparents are playing it. Like if a game like that comes out, you'll really see Xbox's brand take off on like the TVs and all that stuff.
Yeah, grandma play Candy Crush for the Xbox app on the TV instead of, you know, having her laptop beside her. You know what I mean? What's up, Donkashi? What's up? What's up, Pixelbit G? How's it going? Man, I'm excited for the show though. I want to see what's going to be announced. We got 8 minutes and looks like 5 seconds, Jasper, on the timer. I'm on the Games Radar YouTube.
What time you say?
8 minutes at 7:59, 7:58, 7:57, 6.
Okay, yeah, you're like half a second ahead of me.
Hold on. What's up, Marion? How's it going? Yeah, the Future Game Show 50 games. They always do have a lot of games at this. Did they say how long it's supposed to be? Is like 2 hours? What's up, KTJ?
So. Yeah.
2 hour show. I think that's around how long they usually are.
Was this the show last year where they had the voice of the Witcher do it?
Yes.
Or was that another show?
I think that was a Future Game Show. People are like said on Twitter. I posted a tweet. I was just like thinking about it. Like all this PC talk this last week has made me really want like a hardcore gaming PC, like really like up my PC specs. And I was like, Xbox pushing all this PC stuff and so many awesome PC games announced recently makes me really want to get a beastly PC. Then I think, nah, it'll be outdated in a couple years anyway, right? People get triggered, man. Like it gets so much kickback on that. People are saying outdated. You know, like no, like a couple years. Like I'm talking about me personally. Like if I get
yeah, I mean, you want to obviously play it on the highest settings. Like there's people out there that like still the most used graphics card is a 1060, which came out like fucking 8 years ago at this point or something. So like people still that's the most used graphics card. People still play the newest games on it. It's just they might have to take it down to low settings. You're not going to get the best visuals. You're not going to get ray tracing, stuff like that. But
yeah, people are like, please elaborate compared to consoles. I didn't even mention consoles once in this tweet. My goodness. I'm just talking about spending like $4,000, right? And then or $3,000, and then 2 years later what you spent $3,000 on is worth like $1,000, right? And that's where I'm coming from on that. Like the graphics card is always like once those new ones come out, like it's like, you know, I don't know, like everything in your PC, like they come out with new stuff so often, right? That's the one thing when I say about console gaming is as always a benefit too, is that when you get a console, like, you know that whatever's out there is going to be optimized for that, and it's going to, you know, for like the max that it can put
like
out.
7
right?
years.
Right. And like with PC gaming, like I always know that there's a higher bar, you know, and like when there's a higher bar, I want it no matter what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
that's the thing.
I was like, I have RTX 2060, like it's only like 2 years old, but like I'm like, I kind of want a new one, you know?
Yeah.
Like
it's funny how triggered PC gamers get triggered, guys.
What's funny though is they only play. I shouldn't say they only. This is going to be a really hot take, but they play fucking CS:GO, which is like a 15-year-old game that runs at like 1,000 FPS. It's like, okay.
What was the game of the show for opening night live? It's probably that Chinese martial arts RPG, or Moving Out 2. Because I've just really loved the first game, and I'm super glad that the second one has online. Or, oh geez, there were so many things. Lies of P looked really cool, although I'm not a huge Souls games fan, but it did really look impressive.
Yeah, there was a lot of like Soulsy type games here, and I'm just like, not my biggest genre. I really like Elden Ring was like my game of the year though, but so it's like a weird thing. Like I think the aesthetic of the game is really going to depend for like Souls-like games for me. Like Atlas Fallen looked really good, but again, it seems to be like a Soulsy kind of game. And I'm not
that game
sure.
looked impressive too, man. Atlas Fallen. There's not one that was like, oh my god, stand out, super like hardcore game of the show for me. Probably it's just that there was a lot of new game announcements, and a lot of them looked pretty damn impressive. I was actually really happy with the opening night live as a whole. But the bad news is 2023 has gotten that much crazier, guys, because 2023 is nuts. A lot of those games were announced for 2023 year, focusing on that time period, right? Is what they said for the launch. Even that Everywhere game that I called it said it was an NFT game. Like I
came out the day that said it's not an NFT, but we're hiring people that know how to make NFTs. Or
they got backlash yesterday because somebody said beware, it's an NFT game. Like when I saw that game, I was like, wow, this looks like it's an NFT game. Because they were, wow, you're gonna give us everything we could possibly imagine in this game. It sounds like something you're gonna try and get people to buy, like your own places, your own cars, your own outfits, your own everything. It's like that game seems to me it's about identity, right? And creating your own experience and getting your own identity.
It's gonna be kind of like a metaverse style game or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, that just screamed NFT from the get-go. Gotham Knights. Yeah, Gotham Knights is my most anticipated game this year.
I think the thing with those, like Callisto Protocol and Gotham Knights, I think
seen
they're
them
just
so
like
much.
We've seen so much, and they're coming out pretty soon, so we kind of overlook those.
I'm just ready for those damn games to come out. I've seen them so many damn times. Yeah, at this point, Hogwarts was impressive, as well. Same thing with that though. I've seen that game so many damn times now as well. Just ready for it to come out. Once you've seen a game like 8 times at shows, it's like, okay, we don't need to keep marketing. I just release the game, please. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. But speaking of PC gamers getting mad, Jasper put in a chat a little while ago at an RTS stream where the developer was talking, and he was like, any chance of this game coming to console? And like he got flooded with PC gamers hating him in the chat for even requesting RTS come to consoles. Absolutely. Jacob, they moved the date up by 4 days. It was a huge part of the announcement with Gotham Knights. Keely gave us a tease, and this game is coming sooner than you think.
Yeah.
And then they only moved it up 4 days. It was pretty funny. The big thing of the show for me was obviously the Kojima podcast. That was a huge deal. I'm so excited for that. You know, no.
Oh, I meant to mention the other day. I forgot. Like before the show started, I was like, "What is Jeff Hill going to do a Volkswagen ad here?" We didn't get a Volkswagen ad, but we got like a mini ad. Yeah. So I almost
a mini Pokemon. Yeah, that show started off with a bang yesterday. It had like a typical Keely show, had a big lull in the middle, and then they saved some like just middling surprises at the end. Dead Island 2 though looks like it's going to be awesome.
What was else? Oh, Sonic Frontiers was there, but we've they started leaking gameplay from like the demo that they have set up.
Does it look good on the leaked gameplay or no?
There's like some skill tree that people found in the demo where it goes up to like 99 levels, and you have like there's like 100 different skills or some shit. So like it might be a pretty like decent sized Sonic game, other than just like your 2D platformer where you just go left to right.
Yeah.
Still waiting for that Age of Empires 4 Xbox announcement.
Yeah, that was my biggest disappointment, man. Come on.
Hopefully it's tomorrow, but I'm like having doubts now. Like I feel like we would have got a leak or something with that.
Yeah.
Like I know they're testing, but we'll see.
Meet mana. You slay. You achieve.
I'm not even going to respond to these people on this post.
Stop when the game does.
Dope.
Mana is the best gaming rewards debit card where you can earn perks and points by paying and playing and get rewarded with the things you actually want. Like that skin you can't wait to show off. Or your next gear.
Show off your skin?
So why pay any other way? Pay with mana. Pay with power. Mana. Game the system.
Starting off with a nice ad. Here we go. Get ready. Save the Game Media. What up?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, everybody. I'm Christopher Judge.
All right.
Oh, it's the God of War dude.
As the man of myth, dad of boy, God Slayer, Kratos from
You're also
Santa
in
Monica's
Stargate.
God of War.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know my voice was actually this deep, did you? Usually that costs extra. Tonight, I'm swapping the axe for a humble microphone because we've got a ton of exciting video game trailers to get through. But, like all good adventures, this one requires teamwork. In fact, I'm calling on another mighty god's power to help me out. Oh, Danielle? Danielle? Daniel! Are you with me?
I've always been with you, Christopher.
I like how they do voice actors.
And for all the folks at home, my name is Danielle Basutti. I voiced the Witch of the Woods, a.k.a. the leader of the Vanir, a.k.a. the Valkyrie Queen known as the Norse goddess Freya in God of War. And I don't need Freya's foresight to know that this event is stacked with some serious...
If they have all the God of War actors here, we're going to see God of War here?
Right. That's because this is the feature game show, powered by Mana. A digital showcase event streamed live across the 9 realms.
But also and exclusively, planet Earth.
What's up, Skull King?
Tonight we'll be treating you to over an hour of exclusive trailers for upcoming video games.
You'll be able to find and wishlist all of the games from today's show on the Feature Game Show Steam page. And you can head on over to GamesRadar.com to read all about them.
Well, my darling, that was quite the intro, but we best get going. Fimble winter doesn't last forever, and we've got all that unfinished business to attend to. So let's kick things off with our very first world premiere.
World premiere. I have to do my best Psycho impersonation. This is the 1 of the 10.
It seems that when experiencing deja vu, a strange phenomenon occurs.
Dude, are you awake? Oh, come on, man. We really need to talk. We just had a meeting here at Neuraxis. It's really bad, man.
The hippocampus is an old cortical area involved in multiple aspects of memory formation. Bridging our past with our present experiences enables it to construct our autobiography.
There's a huge flaw. They kept it a secret for years.
Latest research shows that by changing our brainwaves in the hippocampal region, deja vu creates a brief gateway to a parallel world.
Call me as soon as possible.
What the hell?
Okay, this is on
Gap.
PS5, Series X, Steam. I like when they give us platforms. Thank you.
You know, in my experience, it's easier to salvage your memories when they've been carved into ancient walls.
Well, not all of us have such mythology. The Gap is coming soon to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Players of our next game might think they've faced every monster space has to offer.
Oh, Aliens,
but the
Fire
team
Team Elite.
behind Aliens, Fireteam Elite, have a few more surprises up their sleeve.
Oh, here we go. Cool, man. Off to a good start.
They've added so much to this game since it came out.
Need to dive back in. Pathogen, August 30th. That's like a full-on expansion.
The mutated gameplay of Aliens, Fireteam Elite
they're adding
Pathogen comes to PC,
missions, so I would assume so.
PlayStation, and Xbox on August 30th.
I wonder if that's part of Game Pass or if you're gonna have to pay
I
extra.
think they said all the DLC's free for
the
that
team
game.
behind
So
Hypercharge
Sweet.
Unboxed. You know, the toy box shooter that went viral on Twitter.
here you go, Matt.
Xbox players, we're looking for small soldiers.
Congrats to him on getting it on the Future Game Show. That's big for him, I'm sure.
Classic toys. Your mission is to defend the Hypercore, collect action figures, and defeat Major Evil. Watch out for the Cyber T-Rex, or the boss in the bathroom. And dozens of more classic toys. Be vigilant, soldier. The fate of Toykind is in your plastic hands.
Hypercharge.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
That disembodied voice sounds vaguely familiar. Hypercharge Unboxed is out now on PC and Nintendo Switch, with an Xbox and PlayStation release coming soon.
Now, here comes another shiny world premiere for all you super sleuths.
I didn't
out
realize
there.
that was already on the Switch.
Yeah. World premiere. Lead poisoning? I don't know if I could, honestly, if I could play this just because of the way the font is.
I just don't think it's my kind of game to begin with. It seems a little... You might... I think that might be the guy that made Papers, Please. Seems like that kind of game, so...
Right.
Murderous Mad Libs with a Midas touch. The Case of the Golden Idol is coming to PC in 2022, and we're pleased to announce a demo is going live right now on Steam.
No snacks, fridge empty. It's time to answer the call of the trash can.
Is that in the script, or are you just thinking out loud?
Oh, is this like
Oh no, it's actually
a
the premise
raccoon
of our
stray
next
game or whatever? Yep, it's like Stray, but you play as a raccoon.
Interesting. Maybe this is a Stray expansion. Stray Raccoon Adventures. Sup, Psycho?
Hey. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you're good. We're watching on Games Radar site.
Oh, okay.
Coming soon.
Games Radar YouTube, I mean.
And always looking for their next meal.
Snackoon.
Raccoons are a lot like us when you think about it. Snackoon is coming soon. Now, you might want to dim the lights, as it's time to soak in the dark atmosphere of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon.
Tainted Grail? The Fall of Avalon? Okay.
Did we see this yesterday?
I don't know. It looks like a lot of the games we saw yesterday.
Yeah, there's too many fall games, so I don't know.
Yeah, there was like Lords of the Fallen or something, and then there was Atlas Fallen yesterday. It's Trader Joe's Stray. That's a good one. Man, we had a Trader Joe's open up here a few years back, and we were like, got so excited. We went and got like tons of stuff just to try everything everybody's been talking about for years. All these Trader Joe's cookies and chips and stuff. It was all ass. I hated it. It was so bad. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Trader Joe's fans.
Oh, it's like Skyrim.
It's kind of like, yeah, I was gonna say. This is pre-alpha footage, so.
What is this?
Tainted Grail, something. Fall of the something?
Yeah, that like a 20-word title, so.
It looks good.
I found him.
I love these kind of games.
Like it was like supposed to be a VR game.
A mile down the road.
No, yeah.
It's not, but it looked like it should have been.
A horrible way to die, don't you think?
I do think. No, it's got multiple options. Yeah. The Fall of Avalon, Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, coming to Steam.
Tainted Grail. The Fall of Avalon is coming to Steam early access in Q4 2022. Our next game is steeped in secrecy, which means we can all experience this reveal together.
World premiere, Psycho. Give it to us, come on.
When we pass the point of
World premiere.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But we did. We made
they're getting
our
a fucking mobile
world
game at us. It's like, look at these amazing graphics.
Because for the smartest animal on the planet,
plot, and then it just turns to shit.
Humans can be really stupid. Civilization started to creak at the seams. And if there's one emotion greater than greed in humans, it's fear. Perhaps it came too late.
Disturbing Images, the game.
And when we are afraid, we get reduced to a single instinct: survival.
Survival game.
We need land.
We need food and shelter. But in the end,
anything good I missed so far?
We need each other. We need
Aliens Fireteam Elite content.
Cooperation. We need to build something together.
A new game called The Gap.
Be something that won't collapse.
Coming to Xbox.
Gap?
No, just The Gap. It's coming to Xbox, PS5.
Afraid. Well,
PC, everything.
The one to unite humanity.
It was like a
society of
psychological horror game type thing. The Gap, is that kind of what it was?
This looks interesting.
Yeah, looks like PC only.
Yeah, it was a base builder or something. So probably.
Yeah, it's the world is shit. Survive and build stuff out of trash.
Battles at the ready, because Floodland is coming soon.
From one dark world to another, it's time to catch up with Plot Twist.
Benedict
the developers
Fox.
behind the last case of Benedict Fox, a spooky Lovecraftian.
This one's Game Pass day one, everybody. And it actually won Xbox Most Anticipated Game at Opening Night Live yesterday.
Yeah.
And Xbox also got the Lies of P award for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bartek, creative director on the last case
Does this
of
come out
Benedict
this year or
Fox,
next year?
a fantastical
Next year.
Lovecraftian Metroidvania.
Is it next year? I think it's this year.
Twisted world,
Is it?
secret
No, I don't know.
organizations,
Maybe it's next year.
forbidden rituals,
Because if
Chat,
it was
let
next
us know.
year,
blooded murders.
because it's weird. Because most anticipated game
Your
for
aim
me is
is to
Starfield.
uncover the secrets
That's
of the
next
mansion
year.
and the murders that
So,
happened within these
not
walls.
this.
But to find out what truly happened, you will need to dive deep into the memories of the victims and visit an alternative reality we call Limbo.
Like if it was this year, they would be
You
kind
see,
of hyping.
those two
Xbox
worlds,
would be hyping
they're
it up
linked with each other. Dimension secrets
So I'm
will help you out in Limbo, while what you find in Limbo will help you unlock the mysteries of Dimension.
I got a bad feeling about this.
My, a real golem. Very difficult to pull off, and very illegal to even try.
In our studio, we love Metroidvanias. We love how they reveal to you their world one step at a time. We wanted to take that feeling and combine it with a great story, a mystery that also reveals its secrets to you
Kind
the
of
deeper
feels-
you dive in.
It reminds him of
Was it the Call of Cthulhu
It's annoying.
environment?
To survive whatever the Limbo throws at you, you can always visit our friend Harry Houdini to purchase some useful items.
Harry Houdini.
You can also use the Demon's Ink you collect at the Tattooist to unlock new skills. Right now we can only afford the Slam, which is still a very useful skill to have. Let's absorb it. That was the Slam skill that we
Sub
just
Tando.
acquired.
Yeah, it's pretty good
What
stuff
did you
so
think?
far.
So you get tattooed to gain skills. That's interesting.
Yeah, so by the end of it, you have like a whole sleeve, I guess.
And that's Harry
Yeah, you're gonna be
Houdini's
a
lock
tatted
in
up.
action.
What is it? Hipster.
I know a lot of people are really excited about this game, and it looks pretty cool. For some reason, it just hasn't ever really intrigued me too
The
much.
gameplay doesn't interest me, but the world behind it does. Like that's the
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that,
You may feel
I get that.
powerful now,
Like I said, I
but
get that
remember,
whole
you're not the
Call of
only one who can
Cthulhu
descend
feel.
into Limbo.
Is it a Metroidvania?
Could be. I mean,
They said they
love
were
it.
inspired by that just now in the ad here. So
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah,
Sub
it is
Sappho.
sure.
over a
2023.
companion any day.
It
The
is a
last case
Metroidvania
of
that
Benedict
intrigues me more
Fox is
than.
coming to PC and Xbox in spring 2023.
I really
Also
like
classify
Metroidvania
this
style
game as
games.
a psychological thriller where you try desperately to maintain order while at the whim of a tricksy, malevolent beast.
I thought this one was a cozy condo-esque puzzler.
It's up for interpretation.
Yes! Lucas, I found it!
Oh, hey, nice one, Annie.
This doesn't look quite right. Let me show you our game while we sort this out.
We are Max Inferno, and we're making a game called A Little to the Left. It's a cozy puzzle game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house. In each level, puzzles are hidden among household objects. And you solve them by arranging items.
So if you have OCD, this is the game for you?
Yeah, I was just thinking Kate might actually enjoy this.
Like this one, you can solve 3 different ways.
Oh my god. It's if you have OCD.
That will show up and make a mess of your tiny
if you're fucking tweaking out, this is the game for you.
We took inspiration from.
We just got a nice shot of that cat's asshole.
And
Again.
we looked to the items and objects in our own home.
They got a webcam on the fucking thing?
No, it just looks like your kind of like thing, babe.
Yeah, this is such a Kate game.
Yes, now that's what we were looking for. A Little to the Left, coming to PC and Mac on November 8th.
Play Power Wash, clean up the outside, and play this
We're
game to clean up the
thrilled
inside.
to announce that A Little to the Left is coming to PC on November 8th, 2022. Okay, it's been fun seeing all these cool games coming soon, but I figured we could use a quick break. A change of scenery, perhaps?
You read my mind. What were you thinking?
What if I told you that there was actually a hidden 10th realm, one drenched in neon light? Plus,
The Neon Realm. Sounds like it's part of the multiverse.
I've been to many lands, but none with this much artificial lighting.
indeed.
Sorry, that looked like Dick, whatever that was, looked like Dick Tracy comics.
Every booth you can see has a game attached with a demo dropping after the show. For those at home, which means all of you, Google Future Games Show Steam, and you can download and try out any of the games that catch your eye.
All right, with that in mind, let's get started with
Sweet.
our first game. This is Fairy Afterlight, a stylus, Metroidvania-inspired.
So there's demos for all these.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Players will control Chemo and Wispy, a literally inseparable duo, as they explore the world of Lumina, working together to solve puzzles and defeat fearsome enemies. Well, now I'm missing Atreus all of a sudden. What's next, Danielle?
Always a good father. Lovers of strategy and bootleg booze rejoice as this game
Moonshine
covers
Inc.
both in equal measure. Moonshine Inc. is a management sim where players battle it out to brew the best hooch in town. Players will expand.
This
their
is about your
facilities
hometown,
and
Yeah, I
Jasper.
can just go out in
of
my
Mountain Mash
fucking
while
woods behind my
evading
house,
the
you know?
panoptical eye of Johnny Law. With genuine
This is
fermentation
based on
processes
Jasper's
recreated
backyard.
virtually,
There's the river
this sim
he
is as
fishes
real
out
as
over
it
there.
gets. Just make sure you don't get caught. And now for something completely different.
Yes, because we're jumping from
This is
moonshine
awesome.
making to a mysterious metropolis.
I'm so gonna play that game.
It's time to fear the new blood, as our attention turns to Gloomwood, a grim, dark ode to the immersive sims and survival horror greats of the late 90s and early noughties. Players will use all manner of Victorian-era instruments to improvise, adapt, and overcome a town teeming with mischievous mobs. So what are you waiting for? Grab what you can see and get to it. Our next game also involves plenty of improvisation, just with a little bit less focus on monster slang. Care to do the honors?
Of course, this is the Wandering Village, a sandbox city builder set on the back of a gigantic wandering creature called Onbu. In my experience,
I think we saw this
living
last
with
year.
a giant
Yeah, we've
tortoise
seen this
wasn't
a
so
few
bad,
times.
but
Yeah.
the
I don't know
results
if
may
we've ever
vary.
seen like
Here,
gameplay or if
players
we
will
just saw that
battle the
dinosaur kind of
elements
walking
and
around, you know?
research
Yeah, no
technologies in
gameplay,
an effort
just
to
straight,
revive a long-lost society. Will you settle
them
and
walk the
survive in this
dinosaur thing
harsh,
walking around.
humbling environment by learning to bond with the beast? Or choose to be
This
a
is cool.
parasite,
This is like a different take
leeching
on
from
that.
its life force?
City builder thing,
The
yeah.
choice is yours.
City
Where are
Builder
we off to
and
next?
like what
This
is it?
game is bound to
Stardew
strike a
Valley,
chord.
where you
Well, maybe a few.
gotta fucking
Demonic
grow
musicians
crops
gather
and
their
bullshit
cards
like
in
that.
Power Chord, a roguelike deck builder from Big Blue.
Roguelike deck builder.
Equip gear and create combos to strum and roar your way through a monster-filled battle of the bands held in grungy grottos and hellish hole-in-the-walls.
Monsters come in all shapes and forms, from demons to dentists, or At least they do in our next game, Never Awake. This is a twin-stick shooter set in the mind of a little girl called Rem. Players will battle their way through 80 levels of her vivid nightmares, each one brimming with creepy manifestations of everything from vegetables to dogs and, yes, even school friends. Its charming art style will have you questioning whether it's creepy, cute, or a great mix of both.
Now, if you'd rather wield fear as a weapon than fight against it, then this next one is for you. The Fabulous Fear Machine is a pulp horror strategic simulation game where players will generate terror and expand their influence through the spread of scary stories and creepy conspiracies. From Bloody Mary to reptilian overlords, let the unexplained mythos of the public consciousness become your ammunition. What have you got for me, Danielle?
I think the question is, what haven't I got? Anno Mutationum is a sleek cyberpunk RPG
That's
that
an
blends
interesting
2D
take on the game.
and 3D graphics to create a rich world that you'll just want to dive into. When you're not bartending or dog-sitting a cyborg corgi, you'll be slashing your way through cybernetic monsters.
It's kind of
and
an
pursuing
interesting art
criminals
direction
in
for
the
that game right there.
underbelly of this atmospheric, vibrant neon metropolis.
Our next game
I haven't really
will teach
seen
you
that
to
kind of
never
before in a
underestimate
game.
a hero, no matter their size. Misk, a tiny tail, follows Buddy and Bag Boy, adorable makeshift robots.
Buddy and Bag Boy.
Buddy and Bag Boy. Their friends and unravel the history of this strange world. Dress up and clean up.
This is
as
a
you get to
PlayStation
know
exclusive
these
right
little
here.
parts with big hearts. Just try not to.
This is the prequel to Ratchet and Clank.
or
Well,
Little
I
Big
can't
Planet
wait to see
Sackboy.
what those little guys get up to. But alas, it's time to get back on the Rainbow Bridge because that marks the end of our trip to the virtual show floor. Remember, folks, you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to check out free demos for all of our featured games.
Good to be back on terra firma. Don't forget to try those games after the show.
Now, it's not often that you get a threequel, you know.
It's not often that a game skips straight to third entry either, but here we are.
Fair point. It might be too early to call it the greatest of all time, but for me, this is definitely
I feel like we've
the
seen
GOAT.
this a little too much now, so.
Goat Simulator 3? Yeah.
Yeah. I think this trailer right here has made it too much.
Yeah, that's the same trailer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or is this?
Nope, this is just gameplay now.
My name is Victor,
Yeah.
and I'm a
Okay,
game
well,
designer.
that's
at
different, I
Focus
guess.
Games. We are developing Goat Simulator 3, which is the second installment of the Goat Simulator series. Goat Simulator 3 is set on the beautiful island of San Angora. Here, you can explore the local sites and experience the unexpected. Uncover the mysteries of a long-forgotten goat order. Or just destroy everything in your path. With over 350 different goat gears, you will have a bunch of ways of expressing yourself as a goat.
What?
Gear parts will make you look fabulous, but can also give you abilities. And you can combine them endlessly.
They got me with the fart joke. I'm that simple.
Find them while exploring the island. Or earn them by simply being a goat.
Dude, did it have a lightsaber?
Yeah, they like in the
Goat
first one they
Simulator
had
3,
all this kind of shit
you can
too.
discover San Angora
Like,
together
you could do crazy
with up
stuff
to
like
3
this.
friends. You can either play online or couch co-op.
I think they added stuff over time. Like
Everything you do in single player, you can do in multiplayer
Yeah,
as well.
they had like 4 or 5
Together,
expansions
you can
to the
wreak
first
havoc
one
in San Angora
that made it
without
even
any
crazier.
restrictions.
So a 4-player co-op.
If you're feeling competitive, put your skills to the test and challenge your friends in one of the 7 different minigames. Minigames can be played either at a specific location for a tailored experience, or played anywhere you want. You can play a round of car derby on a nice open field. or maybe on a less optimal spot on the island. You'll be able to get your hands on Goat Simulator 3 on November 17th. But you can pre-order the game today to receive this wonderful other gear part.
You fucking just said pre-order.
Pre-order now.
That's like no satyr I've slain. I mean, seen.
Oh my god.
Goat Simulator 3 is coming soon.
Now it's time to check out a new trailer for The Chant, a survival game set on a remote island in the wake of a ritual gone wrong.
The Chant.
Pillows at the ready.
Oh, this is like Psycho's kind of Dave
my name
Matthews
is
Band
Mike
shit
Spielberg.
going on right here.
We are Brass Token, and our studio mission is to tell thrilling stories through inventive game mechanics. The Chant is a third-person horror action-adventure game set at a remote
He
island
sounds
spiritual
familiar.
retreat. After a group ritual goes wrong, your spiritual awakening soon becomes a fight for survival. As Glory Island fills with cosmic dread, you will encounter an array of
Don't drink the
charismatic
Kool-Aid.
creatures and cultists released from the gloom. Choose your fights carefully and battle using spiritual weapons and abilities. Collect, craft, and manage your resources, as each encounter could be a decision between fight or flight. Mind, body, and spirit are the three stats that drive survival, upgrades, and the ending you receive. Balance is everything. Welcome to your spiritual nightmare.
Hey, there's a dude behind you.
The Chant is coming to
November
PC,
3rd.
PlayStation, and Xbox in 2022.
This year.
All right, it's time
anybody's
to learn
interested
more
in that,
about
that's coming out this
Ereban
year.
Shadow Legacy, which was revealed during the Xbox and Bethesda
Ooh,
showcase.
this is the
earlier
game I
this year.
think that looked like origami that Pong is really excited for. Yeah.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist. The Shadow.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, one of the founders and game designer from Baby Robot Games. We are really excited to be here today with you at the Future Game Show. Right now, and in partnership with Raw Fury, we are working on our debut game, Ereban Shadow Legacy, a fast-paced stealth platformer set in a sci-fi and morally grey universe. In Ereban, you will play Ayana, the last descendant of a forgotten race with the ability of merging with the shadows and moving freely through them. Your mission? To infiltrate and confront the cryptic megacorporation Helios, investigate what they are hiding and their relation with the disappearance of your people. You may have seen our announcement trailer in the Xbox and Bethesda June showcase, which we hope you liked. Today, we'd like to take a deep dive into Ereban's main mechanic, the Shadow Merge. The origin of this mechanic came from our passion for stealth games since we were kids. Traditionally, they all have used shadows to make you less visible, so we thought, what if you could literally merge with them? We took a whole different game as reference, Splatoon, and after testing how it was to move through the shadows in a similar way they do with the ink, we immediately realized the huge amount of possibilities this opened. A big one is that when you are inside the shadows, you are totally undetectable. This allows you to smoothly advance under the enemy's feet, suddenly appear behind their backs if you choose to play lethal, or conveniently disappear right in front of their noses if you are in.
What if you could just play the whole game just as a shadow going through the level and not do anything?
Or stay too much time marching, the shadows have your back. Apart from that, the
There's
Shadow
probably
Merge
like
also means a big
an
advantage
achievement.
in terms of
Do
mobility.
not kill anybody.
For example,
and
wherever
move
there are
throughout the
shadows,
level
you can
as
climb walls
a
and reach
shadow.
high and otherwise inaccessible
I
places.
tried origami.
Or you can use moving objects,
I
or even
never
the
played
moving
that.
shadows to navigate from one place to the other.
I stopped
Or you can
at
go through smaller
about
spaces,
30 minutes
ignoring
in.
fences, bars, or grating.
It wasn't
Or
because
you
I
can
didn't
jump from
like
high
it or anything. I
places and
just
smoothly land in
stopped
a
playing
shadow,
it because I
completely
was
safe
in one
and
of those
silent.
moods of
As
like,
you see,
I'm looking for
the
something to
Shadow Merge
play
is
and
very
nothing was
versatile.
feeling
So
right.
it's up to you to discover and combine all its possibilities. And that's only for the base mechanic, as during your adventure, you will learn upgrades and completely new shadow powers. But well, that's a whole new topic.
Oh,
for
you talk about the
another
devs.
time. Ereban Shadow Legacy will be available
Right.
on 2023 on Steam.
We decided to
But you
copy
can already
Split.
wishlist it if you
Ereban,
like what
I mean, we
said
decided to
today.
copy origami
Besides,
and make it
we
a little
partnered with
Splatoony.
Xbox to bring you the game for Xbox One.
That's what you
Series,
want them to say?
And on day one on both PC and Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, it's in Game Pass.
Also, don't forget to follow us if you don't want to miss any update. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Yo, what's up, Master Clown? Thanks, man.
they will not drag
But I'm
me
Patrick.
into their light.
Yeah, like I'm sure Origami is great. I never really gave it too much of a chance. I was just in one of those like try a bunch of different stuff moods. You know what I mean? That's the only time I played it.
Ereban's Shadow Legacy is coming to PC and Xbox in 2023. Now we're moving from shadow powers to a shadow drop.
Yo, thanks for
Our
$20
next reveal is a real
super
nostalgic
chat,
surprise.
Clem. Thank you so much for the dono. Master Clown X3. This is one of those games.
An old like. No, I think it's
There
a
was
remaster of some old game. What they're talking about here.
Yeah, there was a 3DS game that I played that
We're
was like that.
pleased
That was
to
pretty
announce that the English translation of Wizardry, The 5 Ordeals, is out now on Steam. Reply Game Studios' Solstice is right around the corner, and the development team have a surprise to tide fans over until its release.
Wizardry. We got some fans excited for Wizardry in the chat, guys.
Yeah, because that's like the first game they made after Pong, so Pong's like, oh, sweet.
You played that on Apple II? Right on. Solstice. Coming to Series X, PS5, and PC.
So
this is another Souls game, obviously, with Solstice.
We're pleased to announce that the demo for Solstice is available right now.
Pre-order
The
to
full
get
game
the
coming to PC,
expansion
PlayStation,
book
and Xbox on September 20th.
Demo's available now for Solstice, everybody.
Now it's time to
Ooh,
see
I'm
some
buying- I'm
exclusive
downloading that
gameplay from
motherfucker.
Afterimage, a mystical, hand-drawn Metroidvania.
Hand-drawn
Product not yet
Metroidvania.
rated.
Let's go. Modus Games. I know Pong is salivating right now.
Ooh, what's this?
A hand-drawn Metroidvania game. Yeah, this
I
looks
want-
good.
I want it.
The music is rad too. Pong's like, I knew it. Bruh, 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 bruh. Yo, Calorie, thanks for joining the speculators. Appreciate it. No, on everything. Series X, PS5, coming this year, Pong. This year, what was
Afterimage is
it?
coming to PC, PlayStation,
Af-
Xbox,
Afterimage.
and Nintendo Switch in Q4 2022.
This year,
We debuted this
Afterimage.
next game during our spring showcase earlier this year, but we're
one
proud to
was on
reveal
Spider-Man.
more details about the
couple weeks
player's
ago.
exciting mission in Deliver Us Mars.
Yeah.
Deliver Us Mars.
What the hell happened here?
Any 12-year-olds out there, you can play this game.
This is Kathy. Please come in.
Mission Opera has only one objective. Bring the Arks and their revolutionary technology back home.
Back home.
What do you expect to find on Mars?
I'll see you soon, Lupa.
Kathy, why did you want to come on this mission so badly?
T-minus 2 minutes to cruise stage separation. Everybody copy? Copy.
Copy.
Copy. Starting burn.
Because your husband was.
We are in loss of control. I know I can do this. How does it come to this? Having good intentions isn't hard, Kathy. The hard part is knowing the difference between what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, this is Deliver Some
We
Mars,
have to
Jesse.
leave. I will not risk the success of this mission.
How do you stay strong through all of that? How do you stay?
Yeah, this looks a lot better than Deliver Some the Moon.
I haven't played that, so.
I feel like Delivers from the Moon was just like you kind of just off by yourself. Like you didn't really
Deliver Us Mars.
Like the story was told
soon
around
to
you and
PC,
shit. It wasn't like
PlayStation,
that where you
and
actually talk to
Xbox.
people as much.
This next game was revealed during opening night live last night, but we've got an in-depth look at the Slavic-inspired
Another action slasher
PlayStation and
Let's check it out.
Xbox.
What's up, Anthony?
Hi, my name is Arman Lenda and I'm the creative director and co-founder of Ironbird Creations.
Yeah, for sure, Nordic.
Today, I'd like to show you our
like Tomb
newest
Raider.
unique project, Phantom Hellcat, an old-school, Western-style slasher game. This game became our ultimate goal, pride and
Nostalgic
dream.
cult.
It's a love letter
The
to
ultimate
generation of
list.
Games full
I
of
like
giant
that.
traps and armies with more than 1 million troops. We will take you to the golden age of slashers, which defined the console gaming experience years ago. Please take a look at the trailer and enjoy the rest of the show.
This game looked pretty good yesterday.
Phantom Hellcat is coming soon. All right, let's mix things up with another surprise. It's time for our next world premiere.
Psycho?
Premiere.
Alaska Expedition King.
His buddy's dead.
Yeah, he just left him up against the tent and didn't even try to bury him.
He ate his legs. You can't see him because he ate them.
Wow, could he move a little faster? Oh my god.
Yeah. Now he's moving faster.
Nope.
Even slower.
Please do not continue walking at that pace. What is he doing? Wow! Yo,
Edge
that
of
took a
sanity.
turn. That took a turn.
Edge of Sanity
Oh,
is
that's
coming to
fucked up.
PC, PlayStation, Xbox,
He
and
killed his
Nintendo
wife
Switch
'cause he
in
thought it was a monster.
2023. Our next trailers are all from our friends at Wired Productions, who have some news about 3 of
Mistakes
their
were made.
exciting upcoming games.
Mistakes were made.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Yeah, there you go. Hotel Fabro. This looks like Little People the game. What is this?
I think it's gonna be something like I can't even. Fall Guys, maybe. Is that what it was
I
called?
think it's gonna be
Not
like
Fall
a
Guys,
party
not,
style co-op top-down
Gang-
thing. Yep.
I don't know.
Gangbang. What?
Gang Beast.
Oh, it's
but
like a
not.
builder.
Yeah.
Bob's building.
Hotel architect. Okay.
That definitely did not fit the trailer at the start there.
At
But
Jungle, we are all family. A family with one common goal. Customer satisfaction.
That looks like the guy that killed his wife.
As the old saying goes, you can't choose your family.
OJ?
Except here at Jungle, we choose. Be the horse that wins the race.
For you.
Be the kitten that gets the milk. Be the sperm that gets the egg.
Is this the Amazon?
Be the sperm that gets the egg? Is that what he just said?
I would hate to replace
The meaning of life. Be the
The
sperm
last
that gets the egg.
This is the
Last worker.
Amazon Work Simulator.
Be the sperm that gets the egg. What motivational speech from your boss?
The cycle begins anew.
World premiere.
World premiere. A new refuge.
Is this Falconeer or whatever?
A haven.
Another one?
A bastion.
It looks like Falconeer's art style, but this is base building and stuff.
Because I know they said they were making another one like based off that game, like using the same stuff.
We will build higher. We will build stronger. We will dream a new world.
Yeah, see, like Falconeer was like Death Stranding, but Falcons.
Thanks to the team at Wired Productions for those 2 world premieres and for revealing that The Last Worker is coming to PC on October 19th.
Base
A
building
lot
with,
to look forward to.
Flight mechanics. Of,
Next up
Falconeer,
is
I
our
guess?
Ones to Watch segment, which features several exciting upcoming games.
Ones to watch. I'm really
That was our Ones to Watch montage. Make sure to wishlist anything that piqued your interest. It's hard to believe that there are any world premieres left, but damn it, we've got one more for you.
Ooh,
don't say we don't
more
treat
world
you
premiere?
here at the Future Game Show.
Peggy 16.
Unlike PlayStation. Oh! World premiere.
You would not tell with such high zest that children are ardent for some desperate glory. The old lied. It is sweet and fitting to die for one's country.
It would take but a single act to spark a war, the likes of which humanity had never known.
From former developers of Command and Conquer? Okay. Okay.
It looked like a World War II RTS.
Countless millions would now fight to hold the line, with success measured in inches.
Frontier Foundry and Petroglyph present.
The stage set for the greatest stalemate in human history.
What's up, Fahim?
Their lives and the fate of an entire continent. Now, in your hands.
Is it toy soldiers?
No. It's alpha footage.
Yeah.
The Great War. Western Front. Relive history or redefine it. Steam and Epic Games.
The Great War Western Front is coming to PC in 2023.
God damn you, 2023.
Next, we've got a new trailer for Backfirewall, a tragicomic adventure set inside of a
No lies of P today.
Look,
yep.
I'm just reading what's typed here.
Hello there, I'm OS9. I'm the operating system of this phone. I kind of run things around here.
Hello, and welcome to the update protocol.
What was that?
The update will now be installed.
Oh, shift! Not the update protocol.
Congratulations. The cache will be cleared out. Congratulations.
The Portal has really spawned a whole new genre.
Will be put in their proper order.
Are you joking?
The genre of solving puzzles while having a robot overlord speak to you through an intercom system. Right.
An update assistant will always make.
And it's always a twist where there's some kind of maniacal maniac robot halfway through. Find out.
Solution.
If the system is not updated, the user will destroy.
Would you just shut up? It's okay, buddy. We're handling this. It's time to put it use your great finding another way in skills. Yeah. Please get us out of here.
Backfirewall. Demo available on Steam. Coming to everything.
A demo for Backfirewall is available now on Steam, and the game is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Now it's time for our friends at Team 17 to take the stage.
Moving
Let's
out
see
too.
what they've got
Let's
to show
go.
us.
Moving out
Team
too. Let's see.
17?
Moving out
Okay.
too. Moving out
Peggy
too.
18. They make some pretty decent games.
Ship of Fools.
You just protect your boat until you die, I guess. Upgrade it every day.
I'm down with that. It's like fun. And then you get off the ship and you beat each other with shovels.
Paddles.
Paddles.
I would assume it's like a
Thanks
rowboat
to Team
paddle.
17 for providing us with a closer look at all of those upcoming.
I agree, Pong.
At this point, your wish lists are going to need wish lists. Check out more details on GamesRadar.com. Next up, we've got a gameplay trailer for an immersive horror simulator powered by unexplainable phenomena.
One thing I like about these shows is there's no Keely.
Been full of unknown things, anomalies that cannot be explained.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Keely. Welcome to my show.
Like
It's my show.
Guess what?
I'm making sure you know it's my show. Respect to the guy. He does a lot for the industry. He just likes to make sure his face is there.
Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. We secure, we contain, we protect.
Well, I don't know what that game was still.
SCP Secret Files is coming soon. Okay, earlier I may have told a little white lie when I said there was only one more world premiere. Because I'm looking down at my script right now and I'm actually seeing another 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, let's just say 1 for now.
Modus Games, a Rain Games production.
I think I'm like 3-4 seconds behind you guys.
Oh yeah.
A mystery unfolds.
Wield the nature power. This is interesting.
Teslagrad 2.
You've gotta love it when a beloved game
You're right,
is
Retro.
a worthy follow-up. Teslagrad 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo
Oh, there was a
Switch
first one?
in spring 2023. Speaking of follow-ups,
Yeah, I guess
we've
so.
got an update from Supermassive Games on the next entry in the Dark Pictures anthology.
Popular anthology.
Where the hell are we?
Let me get the fuck out of here. What the hell is that?
Welcome to the murder castle.
Is this a good idea?
I don't see any other options.
This has been weird every step of the way, and now it's getting scary.
Man, if you like these kind of games, they have been pumping them out.
Yeah.
People that make this dark anthology games.
Gaming. Over here. Check this out.
It's a puzzle, a riddle of some sort.
This looks pretty good.
Traps, playing games.
That's not what I was expecting.
What was that?
Can't handle much more of this.
There's a lot of
Out of the other
mild
games I've
eccentric
seen
and
from them,
murderous.
like this looks most up my alley here.
He wants to choose, doesn't he? Oh my god. If we
I
don't do something,
think it's the
both
same
of them will
people,
die.
right?
We have to choose.
No, not the quarry, I don't think.
You have to get the fuck out any way you can.
This is like
the same
Man
kind
of
of game,
Medan
but
and The Devil in Me.
That was the Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me, which we now know is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on November 18th, 2022. Next up, the team at Cortez Productions have sent us a gameplay trailer for their atmospheric horror game, EXP War Trauma.
Yeah, they've done Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and then now The Devil in Me. That's one game a year. Last 4 years.
They've been pumping them out.
Supermassive Games made the Quarry as well. Okay. Just part of a different anthology, I guess.
Help me, Krieger.
What? Who's there?
Don't you remember me, Krieger?
That thing represents everything we felt here. I know it is not human.
At least, it wasn't meant to be. This fucking maze. How am I here again?
We're pleased to reveal that a demo for EXP War Trauma is live on Steam right now, with the full game coming soon. Now it's time to check in with Rooted, an apocalyptic survival game developed in Unreal Engine 5.
You say Rudy?
I think said Rudin or something.
Oh, okay.
This is a state emergency announcement. The Rotor Laboratory, on behalf of the government, assures that none of the bacteriological attacks will harm citizens' health. I quote, "There are no risks of any kind. You are safe in your house. Not attempt leaving the city using transportation services." Food resupply is allowed once a week for each citizen. Please use the dedicated smartphone app to register yourself and check stocks. You can proceed to go to work, school, and shops around your block. It is crucial to have your ID card with you at all times in case of control. For safety reasons, the Army has deployed autonomous civilian security robots. They are here to protect you.
How did that person miss? You had the clear shot. They were in the... Rooted.
Rooted. Okay, that's what he said.
Solo and multiplayer.
I really hope
okay.
that guy isn't
That's
the
what I
last
was
of
looking for,
us.
was multiplayer there.
Thanks to Headlight Studios for the closer look at Rooted, which is coming soon to PC.
Was that a dig at The Last of Us?
And here's a gameplay trailer for Hellsweeper VR, a new roguelike combat game from the creators of Sirento VR.
I check out when I hear VR games. Immediately, I don't know why. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get another new game from them in the next year or two, in a couple years. Calorie. I think $500 for PSVR 2. Maybe even more.
Probably. Yeah. It's either that or more.
Yeah, if they're giving a good deal, it'll be 500 because that tech on that thing is loaded, and the Meta Quest 2 just went up to 400. So, yeah, I'm curious.
Because we're very limited to do whoever has a PS5, and that's it.
You got a long ass neck.
I don't think they're have said it's available
gorgeous.
for PS4 for the
Hellsweeper VR is coming
2.
soon to Steam VR
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
Meta Quest 2.
So. Future
Our
game
next
show.
game is Strayblade, where players explore an ancient world with their trusty wolf companion, Boji.
Boy, that joke never gets old.
Boy. Strayblade. Work in progress. All right, so this is looks it almost looks like Kingdoms of Amalur art style.
I should at least be able to craft something better than a rusty sword. This could be useful.
Time to forge.
I want to see the biomutant rat things getting a new game.
It does look like a biomutant rat.
Boji, I found something.
With feeling. I can't wait to try this.
Okay.
Oh, I could add this to my collection. I think I found my style with this one.
Oh my. You want to know what this is, right? Well, this behind me is an arcane forge. It was used by the LSE to create the most powerful weapons, armor, and more.
$2023 doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. Action RPG game. Level up your weapons. Pretty cool.
Strayblade is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation in 2023. It's time for an update from Blackbird Interactive.
Ooh, what is
on
this?
what's coming
RTS?
to Crossfire Legion later this
What's
year.
Crossfire Legion?
Welcome to Crossfire Legion, Commander. We are delighted by the community feedback in the last 3 months of early access. 2 large updates have been released, and
This looks like Command and Conquer.
works. By the end of this video, the latest update, 1.3, will have been released. 3 new units are joining the game, completing the roster with a total of 57 different units for you to play. We're releasing the new refinery map for the high-intensity mode, Payload. This will open up 8 different maps for you to fight your foes on.
Is there any base building?
We are also releasing the 3rd act to the campaign. It's here we establish New Horizon, and why this faction is hellbent on world domination. With this, we will be delivering hours of intense campaign action, with more to come. And for the first time, we are releasing a new level editor, giving you the tools to unleash your imagination and create new content for the community. And this is only the beginning, Commander. We have new modes planned, extra maps for you to fight on, new units to complete your strategy, more co-op modes to play with friends, and entirely new missions for our campaigns coming in the next few months.
Only thing I haven't seen is any base building. If RTS doesn't have base building, I'm out.
There's no time to hesitate, Commander. We want you to join us to help shape the game.
Looks pretty good, though.
1.3 is available now, and for a limited period,
build this
you
facility
can
to
get
make
Legion
these
with
type of
34% off.
You may go in with like a set amount of units or something.
Crossfire Legion is available on PC, and the August update is coming
That's like kind of like what Gears Tactics.
We've had a lot of fun tonight, but let me tell you what's not fun, Danielle. Lies.
Oh, is there another world premiere?
Yes.
Well,
You ever
the
played the
good
Dawn of
news
War
is
map?
that we've got something electric lined up. Roll the clip.
I love those RTSs.
Yeah.
They have build certain buildings to have certain troops and
Yeah, it's like Command and Conquer, you know, like Command and Conquer, StarCraft, all those classic RTS games.
Yeah, this is all Warhammer.
Okay.
Is it a fighter where you fight with the music?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Whoever has the best rhythm wins.
Whoever doesn't miss the buttons, right?
I was fucking shit at Guitar Hero.
I wonder if it's got guitar support.
Someone just whips out their Guitar Hero controller and whoop your ass.
Yeah, like how is this motherfucker hitting these buttons?
Yeah, some people don't even need to look at the screen anymore. You know, they just memorized it. And they
Bust out your loots because God of
Rock
Rock is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, Xbox.
Let's go. I'll give it a shot. First rhythm game I played that I liked was Boom Boom Rocket on the Xbox 360.
Adventure Lightyear Frontier.
Hi, I'm Sebastian, and I'm the community manager for Lightyear Frontier.
This game looks good. This is like a co-op, like farming,
I'm excited to share our first
survival,
ever look at the early gameplay of Lightyear Frontier.
Mech game. I don't really know what to.
Yeah, that's
In
like
Lightyear
Rift
Frontier,
Apart a little
you'll be
bit.
starting a new home on a distant
But
planet
it's
as
but
an
Rift
exoformer.
Apart's a little way different.
The Rift Breakers?
Your mech comes
Yeah,
equipped
Rift
with all the
Breakers,
tools you
sorry.
need, so put them to good use. After you get on your feet, start your first crop by
That
planting
game would
seeds
be
and watering
awesome
them.
with
You'll
co-op.
be able to sell them at the merchant for more materials, or to use in crafting. Balance your use of resources to create a sustainable home. Research and build the first structures of your homestead. Relax every once in a while, and appreciate the fruits of your labor. Build a homestead, grow crops,
Next thing you know, you
and explore your new
spend
surroundings.
20 hours just working on the same house.
Yeah.
You'll
Suck
need to
that
collect
iron.
materials from the environment around you to start.
Aluminum. A Karut.
Along the way, take time and enjoy the beauty of your new home in all its vivid and mysterious splendor.
It'd be easier to enjoy it if there wasn't these steel
The planet is
boxes
full
in
of
the
beautiful
middle
and
of the
expansive
view.
environments. Be sure to take in the scenery.
Third person camera, nice.
When night falls, it's time to hit the hay and get rested for another day. Lightyear Frontier releases in spring 2023.
Is there any combat?
Take care of nature, and it'll take care of you.
They didn't mention it.
Farming and
That's
base
it for
building
now.
or whatever.
Cool. For that.
Lightyear Frontier is coming to PC and Xbox in spring 2023. Okay, Before we get into our next game, I just need to check something.
That's a game that's probably going to be on Game Pass.
Shodan, are you with us?
Lightyear Frontier? Maybe.
Mic check on Shodan.
Peggy 18.
Humans interfacing with computers
for their own entertainment. The very notion disgusts me.
Look upon my works, foul creatures,
and weep at its magnificence. It is a beautiful day on Citadel Station.
Humanity is
on the verge of a new era.
Another space horror game.
Shodan and its new
god. Yeah, this is System Shock, I think.
Look at
I think
you,
we
hacker.
I think we saw this in E3.
Pathetic creature
No, did we?
of meat and bone. How
Or is this more like a cyberpunky?
Perfect, immortal machine.
Yeah, because this is a remake.
You are an insect.
You are nothing.
This looks fantastic.
This is coming to Xbox. But first on PC.
I fuse flesh and steel into perfection.
I love the
My children,
style that they chose.
their blood is on your hands.
You will suffer for your transgressions.
These are my avenging angels, and they will have retribution.
Yeah, System Shock. You're right, Psycho.
Yeah, they announced this fucking couple years ago, dude.
System Shock is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Oh, it is coming for PC or for PS4 and PS5.
Games are a lot like
that was one thing that was not
What,
listed
you mean like
prior.
they make you
was
cry?
PlayStation.
Well, yes, but also they have layers, or at least Bloober Team thinks so.
Because System Shock is the
Peggy 16.
What they made before BioShock.
Yeah.
Right.
My very first memory is that of hitting a piano key.
Layers of Fear.
Pure joy at the immediate response to my action. And then a surge of power
Was
as
it
I
like the fourth
realized
one or
that
whatever?
the piano would do what I
Whatever the
wanted.
next one is, yeah.
I think they dropped
What
the
is
number on
left
this.
of
I
it
think it's called
now?
something. What's Layers of Fear?
I think it's the Layers of Fears or something like
yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
I will never be like one of his paintings.
So they took that money
But
from
I can make the paintings be like me.
game that made
Scarred,
the Medium.
broken, hidden from the world, imprisoned in this house.
Bloober's pretty consistent. They release another one of those studios that releases games pretty frequently.
I want out.
If you look at their like history, it's like several games over the course of like the last 7 years.
Yeah. Looks good.
No. And every one of them takes a step up in quality.
Oh yeah.
That was your first look at gameplay from Layers of Fears, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2023.
Wow. What a show it's been. And you only said boy, wait, 1, 2, 3 times.
Oh, I know. It took a lot of restraint. Look, I'll be honest. I am feeling a bit unresolved. Like maybe there's more to come.
I feel that too. Also, it's written in the script. the one more thing. This is a cinematic sneak peek from the upcoming cyberpunk shooter, Off the Grid, which arrives from the visionary mind of District 9's Neil Blomkamp.
Whoa, what? Hey, here you go, Pong. Another one for you. Cyberpunk Neil Blomkamp. Off the Grid.
Come here. Ooh, that's looking good.
Damn.
If that's the graphics.
Switcher.
I didn't come to this godforsaken.
Is that the name of the game?
island
Switcher?
for money. I came here to escape.
Hey, Grant! Snap out of it! Grant! Are you awake? You hear me?
Yeah, I fucking heard you.
What was that Matt Damon movie, the Neil Blomkamp Matt Damon movie, where he goes into space?
Elysium?
Elysium, yeah. I'm getting an Elysium feeling from those guys.
Sweet arm.
Keep your eyes on the target,
Space
Slick.
Station. Let's go.
Oh, I am.
You definitely can tell the Neil Blomkamp vibes on this. Like, it's all over it.
You gotta get out of here. Oh, shit! Here they come! Storm, take them out. Grant, you're with me.
This game's called Off the Grid, right?
Drop! You get in there! Follow me! Missile! What are you gonna do to us? No! Stay in the vehicle! Get out of here! Go!
If this was a movie, I'd be sold right now. You know what I mean?
I don't think this is gonna be like a Tarkov or BR. I think this is gonna be more like a Crisis game or something, kind of like that, where it's a story game.
Should have left already.
Yeah.
Bliner wants them out alive. Can't let these butchers have them.
Could be like a Crisis style. That blends the gameplay with the storytelling.
Yeah.
Yo! Wow!
Oh, he's got moon shoes from the 90s.
Wait till they get right up against that core.
Yes.
They hit the fuel cells.
Roger that.
I hope these are in-game cinematics. You can tell Neil Blomkamp directed this, whatever this is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The way the camera angles are.
What a showstopper.
Part 1.
Figuratively and literally. Because that marks the end of the show.
What is it? It's Off the Grid, but what kind of game is it?
All of the demos on our future game show Steam page. And you can head on over to games.
Hey, isn't that dude from fucking
follow-up coverage on all
Stargate?
the games.
Yeah, Stargate's Tilt. It's the God of War voice
Thank
actor.
you to everyone involved in making this show possible.
God of War?
Our sponsors,
Yeah, it's Kratos.
and of course, all of our friends at home for tuning in.
I'm Chris.
Then,
And
because I
I'm
thought the
Danielle
Kratos
Basutti.
voice
And this
actor
has been
got
the
arrested
Future
for.
Games
That was the
pedophilia.
animation, one of the other animation we made, like the backup animation.
debit
All
card
right.
that puts the power back in the hands of players.
That's the show.
So with every quest you complete and every purchase you make, you're earning for the rewards you actually won.
All right, guys. Well, we saw absolutely nothing from Off the Grid, but it was my game of the show.
Yep.
It's a BR game. That's all we know right now. And let me get rid of this. Oop, wrong one. All right, here we go. Yeah. Wow, that was a good show. Did y'all like this better than Keely's show? Or no?
Keely's show had better
bigger
games,
stuff,
but I think the flow of this worked a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Keely had better showings of games. Yeah,
but this was a better show, right? Like
better pacing, better just overall flow of what was, how because they weren't like, well, here's a commercial and here's my best friend Kojima talking about his podcast. Yeah, man. So it was a mixture. They both had pros and cons to each show.
I liked it. I like you guys said, the pacing was great. There was no like lull really of just bullshit stuff. They had a couple like little montages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like those were like so fast, and there's still some little things to look forward to within those, right? And they were usually focused around certain specific kind of things, so it made sense. Overall, there was a lot of good stuff here.
Yeah, I don't think there was any like really ads in between. Like normally they have like that mana stuff like for the credit card. Like usually they put that like just in the middle of the show too, and I don't think they did that this year. So.
Yeah, it was just at the beginning, at the end, and you could see it all written on the screen and stuff like that a lot, that's cool. That's the way to do that, I think. Whew, yeah, man, a good, well put together show. Like, I think that the Off the Grid was the coolest thing I saw. There was a lot of different genres and variety of things. A lot of games coming to Xbox, PS5, PC, Nintendo, Switch. I mean, there's just like all over the place. Lots of different stuff for everybody. Again, in this show, more 2023 games again. I know that one game that stood out was that After Image, which was that like hand-drawn like Metroidvania style fantasy game, and that's coming this year. That was I missed the boat on that somehow before, unless it wasn't ever announced before.
That System Shock was a standout for me, and then that like World War One like horror game where you like walking through the trenches and like you fall into that black hole and that like skeleton dude or whatever chases you.
Right on. What was your surprise, Psycho?
Surprise? I mean, the System Shock is always nice. This is always a good showing when it's a song I wanted to play when it was first announced. So to see it again, to say it's now it's finally being announced for Xbox and now PlayStation. So everyone should check that out because that's where they all started with BioShock. So
yeah.
And then couple of little other games here and there. I forgot the names because my memory's shit.
Yeah. Jesse says the World War One RTS and Floodlands both look good. Also, yeah, the World War One RTS looked so early.
Yeah,
it looked like super early, and no real info on that. There was that other RTS game that looked really cool. That's already out, I guess. They're getting like 1.3 version on PC. Any other major takeaways from you, Jasper?
No. Can't think of anything. There was one of those like compilations that there was a game. I think it was called like Skier Ritual or something. It was like a first person like horror shooter thing. So
right on. I need to reinstall Aliens Fireteam Elite for sure. All right, so let's do like 1 out of 10. Psycho, what would you throw out there for this thing?
It is a 7.5. I'd give it.
Okay.
Mainly, a lot of the games were not for a console, so a lot of them were Steam. So me, I don't have a great computer to play these games, so but the games were good. The pacing was good for the show. It's just that a lot of them were for Steam, and my PC is not that great. So if anyone out there wants to get me a PC, please. my
Well, we tried to get that Razer sponsorship last night. You shit all over him, so
I don't know. Cash, if my cash up is no, just kidding. No, it's 7.5. I give it.
What about you, Jasper?
Yeah, it's about a 7. Again, it's just Jeff Keighley's show had better games, but the pacing was off. This show had like decent games, but the pacing was better, so it's like kind of got to take one with, I guess.
I'll split you all in the middle and say 7.25. Just
okay.
I mean, like it was a good show. I thought that they had a lot of good stuff. But nothing that was like, holy shit, was that, except for that off the grid game at the end. I think, that was like, I need to see more of that. That's on my hype train now. So they had one really big thing there. When you say Neil Blomkamp and you show a cinematic like that leading up to a game, that has me interested. Question is, will it be on everything? Is it only going to be on PC? I suppose it's a battle royale game, all that kind of stuff. So, sub words. See, you want to be modded. I don't know why. How's it going? Shout out to you. Chipmunk says solid 7.5. Jesse says solid 7.5 as well. I think if this had like a couple more really big games, like really big surprises, it would have easily been like a 9. You know what I mean? Because the show in itself, they did a spectacular job. I wish like some of the Keighley show, I hate to say this, like I wish the Keighley show didn't exist, and like you could combine his games that he got for that show and put it in here and just have this show, right? The
only thing with the Future Game Show, it's usually has been based PC, so PC games. So I don't know. I mean, I guess what was I thinking really to think that how many console games are going to be there if it wasn't, I think that's what it was, is that if there was not a game that had a PC release that's on console, we didn't get to see those, what it seemed like, because there wasn't, I think everything in there was shown was PC and
again, it's Gamescom. Gamescom was mostly focused on PC stuff anyway, so
there was a lot in there that even they focused on PC. That on the end said like some consoles. So
there was a lot of Xbox and PlayStation stuff here.
I was surprised. I was surprised with how compared to future game shows.
Yeah, it was like 80% was console stuff. I would feel like here.
Yeah, there was definitely those that weren't. Which what I will say is I feel like almost every time here though we at least got the platforms right. Which we did yesterday at some of the games we had, they didn't even tell us what it's coming out for, period. You know what I mean? I feel like if it says just Steam, or if it says Steam Epic or whatever, then I have a good feeling that it's probably not going to come to console, at least at launch. You know what I mean? But if it says nothing, then I have no clue what the hell what's going to happen, right? So I was glad to see that. Pong says that Off the Grid says coming to PS5, so assume current gen plus PC. Right on.
I mean, that game, since we're just getting cinematic trailers, I'm assuming that's like 2025.
Probably ways off.
Yeah.
Unless they just release like a shell version of it because it's a battle royale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could just do. That's one thing about that genre. You know what I mean? Like, you can release it in like beta with his like, okay, we just have the map and we have the mechanics down and we got a closing ring. We gave you guys some guns, go. And then build off of there and people will still be happy if it's a good game, if it plays well. Calorie says, yeah, the future game show targeted towards the PC crowd. That's why I was kind of expecting 2 God of War actors to announce God of War day and date on PC. Yeah, that would have been massive news. Actually, that would have been crazy. Chipmunk says this before. Have you noticed how many games aren't skipping Xbox nowadays? Yeah, there's a lot more. There's still those that do, and like ones that just like for some reason come out on everything but Xbox, which that I never understand that. But Ascend says starting to get excited for your cruise. Well, wow, that's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. We were actually, not to send any bad omens, but we started watching Titanic again last night because my daughter's never seen it. So we actually started watching that last night a little bit. So speaking of cruises, but yeah, I hope you have a good one.
Then we watched Jaws.
We watched Jaws, yeah. Then we watched Ghost Ship, Perfect Storm. We're just on a myriad of. Did you hear about that like cruise virus that's been going around? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I hope you have a great cruise, dude. I watched it for the love story. It's such a good story. The heart of the ocean. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the Future Game Show stream and our co-stream and coverage of it, as well as opening night live yesterday. We had a lot of fun the last 2 days, I think, and we got more stuff coming your way later this week. I'll be streaming more games, and also we have PM in the PM tomorrow night. Pong Soul and I, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be going over a lot of what was shown here the last couple days. Overall, Gamescom was legit this year so far.
People were sleeping. I've been trying to tell people
it's legit. This year is the best Gamescom I've seen, like ever, probably. As far as gaming stuff, like announcements goes. We still have potential stuff for Xbox tomorrow. They have their show that's like an all-day thing. They may be dropping a few little things here and there, right?
From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern.
So I won't be co-streaming that whole sucker, you know. But if there's any coverage, maybe we'll drop a video here or there. And then Friday night we'll have Xbox Ultimate at 9 p.m. Eastern time, covering Xbox stuff that we got from this last couple days. But also, I want to make sure everybody knows where you can find our awesome people here that joined us for this stream. Psychonauts, thanks for hopping in, dude. And tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, thanks for everyone coming out and spending this time with us. You can find me social media everywhere, Psychonauts8. Find me Mondays on FSP at 10 o'clock and Fridays, as Mav said, on Xbox Ultimate, where we talk about Xbox and gaming news in general. And we have a great time with everybody on the panel. So come out, enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you later. Thanks for coming out.
Where the hell did that outro come from for you?
I have
it's
no
like the
idea.
most professional thing.
That was really good, Psycho.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Jasper's going to have to follow that up. Jasper, where can everybody find you, sir?
Yo, check Lord Jasper on Twitter, Lord Master Jasper on YouTube. I do some fun stuff over there every now and then. I don't really have a set schedule. I just kind of do it whenever I want. FSP's Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern time on the Fun Speculation channel, and Xbox Ultimate is 9 p.m. Eastern Friday on the Fun Speculation channel. And that's where I'm at. That's what I do. Check that out.
Yeah, right on, guys. And thanks, chat. Again, you guys were absolutely awesome this whole way through. I hope you enjoyed the stream, like I said, and we'll see you again. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Later, everybody.